Hey Leo, welcome to your How Do They Feel About You reading. I hope you're all well, happy, safe, and feeling awesome. Thank you for the beautiful energy and positive vibes you bring to Soul Embers. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're new to Soul Embers, welcome. My name is Andrea. I hope you find something within this reading helpful today, and you choose to stick around for the journey. So Leo, this reading, how do they feel about you? It's their perspective. How are they feeling? What are they thinking? What are they going to do about it? You might be feeling uncertain. You might be feeling like you're getting mixed messages and that you lack the clarity. So I'm hoping to pull out some messages that resonate and that will help you make the best decision for yourself, and some guidance on how you can work through that space. So let's have a look and see what's going on. Yeah, there is, uncertainty is definitely a key word that I'm getting for you. And there is also this feeling that you have given your heart, you have invested, and you feel that the door was slammed in your face. Emotionally, you feel that you were shut down, that you were rejected. And it is it's a very, very deep feeling of rejection that you're getting. This person may not have directly rejected you to such a severity, but as far as your actions and the effort that you were putting in, and their lack of acknowledgement and their lack of appreciation, it's all in those little those little actions that they didn't do, they didn't respond to, they didn't reciprocate, that has made you really feel rejection deeply from this person. So you've energetically invested in them, and now you're like, you know what? I was trying to put this together, and you seem to be taking me for a ride. So I've got a lot of love to give, and I'm definitely going to take that elsewhere, because I know that I'm worthy of meeting someone that is emotionally available and able to take the love that I have to offer them, nurture it, give more life to it, reciprocate, and we can do that for each other. Ooh, Leo is on fire. I love the way you're not, regardless of how much you might be attracted to this person, regardless of how much this person means to you, I'm really loving that you recognize that there are certain things that are really important to you, as far as a balanced and healthy relationship. And if someone's not able to reciprocate in a way that works for your attachment style or your love or yourself or your values, you're willing to detach yourself emotionally, because you can see that it's not going to form a healthy relationship. So that's really beautiful, Leo. I'm loving this. Okay, so let's have a look and see, what's this person's deal? How are they feeling? What are they thinking? What are they going to do about it? Okay. Okay, so this person is so unbelievably attracted to you. There is so much chemistry. They are so drawn to you. It seems like, when they are in your presence or when they think about you, all their boundaries or anything of logic goes right out the window, Leo. You are like a vixen as far as this person's concerned. They find you so unbelievably attractive. They're so drawn to you. There is a mysterious energy about you as well. There is so much warmth. I'm feeling heat. I'm feeling passion. I'm feeling the sacral chakra is really being worked through here. A lot of attraction, and that is what's driving them towards you. That is what's leading them towards you. They can't seem to break. It's like a drug. They can't seem to break the habit, to break the addiction. They do not want to give up on this chemistry. They think this chemistry is through the roof, and that because there's so much attraction, visual attraction, there is so much chemistry, there's so much passion, they think anything is possible from here. But I feel that one of the things that they're also very attracted to about you, Leo, is that you're not willing to compromise or be swayed by their compliments, by their charm. You can see through all that and get to the bottom of what it is that is really necessary for this to function. They don't know how it's going to function. All they know is that they want to be all over Leo. And I'm just putting that as G-rated as I freaking possibly can. You can connect the dots. But I'm telling you that, you may meet up with this person for a conversation, and before you know it, you can't get their hands off you. That's the type of thing I'm getting, and you may reciprocate really well into that. You may feel that as well, but there is also you're a lot more grounded than this person is, Leo. And that it turns them on even more. The fact that you can pull back your energy makes them want to lean in and pursue you even more. All right, let's dig a little bit deeper and see what the deal is here. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Okay, so yeah, they're really trying to, at this stage, all they know is that their drug has been taken away from them. This is what it seems like. And they're not able to get their fix. So they're going through withdrawal symptoms right now, Leo. Oh my gosh, what have you done to them? They're trying to be as impartial, and they're trying to evaluate this. They're trying to maintain their clarity, and they're trying to keep their head together and not allow this passion and this sexual drive that they have for you to lead the way. But it is what leads the way. They're trying to add a little bit of balance to this. They can feel that you're energetically pulling away, and they're starting to understand that you are having second thoughts. And why I say you're having second thoughts is because maybe every time you try and have a conversation with them about your future together, about, how this is going to work out, the conversation quickly gets redirected in a way that it doesn't answer the question. It gets redirected to something more sensual, something more intimate, and it's not fulfilling your need for a balanced relationship. And they're starting to feel that. So they're starting to panic that they're going to lose their Leo. So at this stage, they're trying to figure out a way that they can come towards you, because they're not going to hold back. They can't hold back for much longer. And have this conversation, because it really is important to you, on something more stable, something more committed, something more consistent, something that allows for growth to happen, because they may prove to be inconsistent in emotional matters, but they may seem to be consistent in intimate matters, right? So they're trying to figure out a way that they can come in and have this conversation with you, and discuss, let you understand what's behind this attraction for you, what's leading them to feel that way. They want to have the emotional conversation that gives the explanation of their behavior as far as, their passion and drive. They may be the type of person that connects really well intimately, where they don't have to say a lot, but they may not be the person that's a great communicator. And so maybe this is something that they're planning on coming and telling you. I can't say that I'm feeling that they're going to really start to ground their energy and be able to fulfill their word or their promises for a future. I feel that they are definitely they're a person that's really driven by passion, and they may not be the type of person that can put a lid on that. And so if you try and withdraw that from them, or you try to, disconnect or disengage intimacy with them, that they won't be rejected, that they won't feel offended, that they won't go elsewhere looking for it. And so I guess what's really at play for you here, Leo, is whether or not the next decision you're going to make to withdraw is going to cause them to go a different way. I can see that they will fight to keep you in a way that feels comfortable for them in your life. They will try. So having it, when they come to you with this conversation, it might not come across or sound like something that you would respond well to, but just keep in mind that they do want to keep you in their life, that they are extremely attracted to you, that they want this to grow. It's just that they're very it's just that their judgment gets really clouded when it comes to containing their sex drive. Okay. I'm really trying hard to keep this G-rated. I just know you guys will put it together though. Now, this person, Leo, there is something you need to know about this person, because if you really do want to pursue it and you feel that there's a possibility for this to grow some roots, because that's essentially what I'm feeling. I'm seeing the roots of a tree. I'm constantly seeing that. So if you really want to see roots grow with this person, it's really important to understand that they were emotionally neglected, and they crave attention, and the only way they can allow themselves to fill that void or feel a connection is through intimacy, is through touch, is through basically it's through intimacy. That's how they express themselves. That's how they feel they can reciprocate. It might, when in those intimate moments, you may feel that they're very present. You may feel that they're very gentle, that they're very genuine, that their mask comes off. And this is exactly what happens. That's the only time they feel safe to be able to express themselves. There's a lot of sadness associated they are aware, and there's a lot of sadness associated with their inability to tune into their emotions and really grow something of substance with someone. I think that you're really highlighting to them that what they see in you, Leo, is that there is someone that is that they're so attracted to, that has it together, that knows what they want, that's able to control their desire and make decisions by disengaging or disconnecting from their desire and disconnecting from their emotion to make the best decision for them in the long run. And they're really attracted to this, and it's something that they really want to cultivate within themselves. It's something that they've never exercised or were able or taught to exercise, this kind of balance, because of that emotional neglect. So what you really need to know is that you are directly triggering the areas of themselves that they're lacking in, and it only causes them to feel even more attracted to you. And the only way that they can actually express that at this point in time is through intimacy. And so the more you try and redirect their energy, the more they're going to want to connect with you on an intimate level. And that may come across as all they want is that. But in actual fact, it is it's just their desire to connect with you further on an emotional level. And they keep on coming up empty because the emotional connection has nothing to do with that place of passion when it comes to building a relationship, right? It's needed. I'm not saying it's not needed. I'm just saying that you can't emotionally connect with someone deeply just through the act of passion. So they want this. They have no idea how to navigate through that space though. And that's what I'm getting here. So if you're really wanting to bring this together, understanding that this is their capacity and deciding whether or not you're willing to put in the energy to open doors or help this person see opportunities or perspectives on doing things differently, that's entirely your decision, because ultimately it's up to them whether they choose to walk through those doors and take those opportunities or those perspectives you offer them into consideration, right? So let's have a look and see what is Spirit's guidance for you. How do you work through this space? Another thing I'm getting for you, Leo, is that the thought of you two not building a future with them is very, very, it's hurtful. You know, they really want it with you. They just don't know how to approach it in a different way at this time. And it's almost like they're self-sabotaging the relationship. And that could look like, you know, what does that look like? Well, that could look like something they say they're going to do and they directly do the opposite thing, or they directly do something that will cause a problem or a delay or cause them to undervalue themselves in your eyes, kind of thing. And they may come at you and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I actually did that. I know, you're right. I don't know why. So that's what that could look like for you. And the message the Spirit has for you on how to work through this is miracles and blessings. Everything is a gift. Wow. And I feel that this is how what they feel about you, Leo. They feel that you are a gift and you bring a lot of balance to their life. You emotionally nurture them in ways they've never experienced before. You know, they've not ever, that emotional neglect that I'm feeling that they experienced is something that's really been highlighted for them right now. And that's only because of the love and the attention that you're giving them and the nurturing that you're giving them. And now they have a comparison, and it's really highlighting just how deprived they have been and how their actions have further deprived them. It's also highlighting how much work they need to do on themselves. They're simply in awe of you. And so they feel that you are a miracle and a blessing. So as far as you go though, Leo, you standing firm in your power, pulling your own card, like you're on top of the world right now, Leo. You've got this. You've totally got this. You know how to navigate through this space. And if you're intuitively led to go in a particular direction, if you're intuitively led to approach a conversation, like you get this moment where you're like, nope, I need to have this talk with them, go for it. You are on the right track. Follow what feels right, because it's taking you to a place of true authenticity, of true self, feelings of true self-worth. You know, really further cultivating your self-confidence. The more you follow that, the more affirmations you get from the results to that intuition, right? So more affirmations. If you're intuitively led to do something and you get the result you expected, it only further confirms to you that you're on the right path. And that's what Spirit is saying. There is a lesson here that may not have come to the surface as of yet. You may not have figured it out, but it's through following what I just said, through following that intuition and going with what feels right. Doing the right thing, even if it doesn't feel good in that moment, but doing it because you know it's going to give you the best outcome, is going to open that door to these miracles and blessings. You may feel that you want to pull back your energy intimately, and you have no idea how this person's going to respond and if they're going to choose to stay. That's a scary thought for you, let's say. So some would continue to give, even if they feel that they're undervaluing themselves, and hope that through that service of giving, that eventually this person will shift their energy and direct it in a way that works for both. You are considering, well, what if I take it away? Even if I'm afraid, even if it doesn't feel good right now, because it's the best thing for me and my morals, I'm willing to take that risk to do the right thing for myself. The minute you make those types of decisions that don't feel good but feel right, is the minute those doors to the miracles and blessings that are for you are going to open up. Even if it's not, it could be with this person, but even if it's not, because you directly put yourself in the frequency of what you want to attract based on what's right for you, rather than in the frequency of fear, of loss, of fear of and scarcity, right? All right, guys, I hope you found that helpful. If that reading resonates and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading and just work on really standing true to your own values, really seeing this through without the influences, without fear creeping in, self-sabotage is another one. All of those things, and you'd like some, a personal reading to work through that, my contact details are in the description box below. Feel free to reach out. Other than that, have a great week, Leo. Bye.